butt. And Dr. Nan is here with Michelle assisting, and we're gonna take, well, not we, because I'm not doing anything, but Dr. Nan is going to show us how to get rid of these on the local. No need to put the animal under, even for a big cyst like this. And it will go away. It'll never come back. And you don't have to worry about your animal maybe not making the surgery because of the anesthetic. And that's always a very big concern for us guinea pig owners. When you put your guinea pig under, are they gonna wake up? You know? So this way, we don't have to worry about it. So that's why I want to share this with the world. So she's gonna numb the area real good. It's not gonna feel a thing other than the little prick from the needle. And he's, oh, good job, Dr. Nan. He didn't feel that. Did not respond to that at all. Good boy, Bernie.
So we're just cleaning it up now. So he's already been numbed. We're just finishing up our cleanup, making sure that the area is nice and clean for our little minor surgery.
It's like a giant pimple. Ooh,
Oh, look at this one.
a juicy pimple.
A little bit more.
Is it really gummy inside?
It's very gummy. It's thick. We're gonna get as much of it out as possible, and sometimes we get the
Whole thing in one.
tissue, but this doesn't seem like this is gonna go. We're gonna have to just manually express this one and then remove anything else that remains.
Oh.
He'll feel me pressing on his skin, but you saw me cut with that scalpel, so he doesn't feel that pain. He feels the pressure of me pushing like a zit. So the pain for him is really minimal. They often hate the restraint more than what we're doing back here.
And in fact, you have a little, oh, where are you? Have a little nibble, buddy.
You got stage fright?
Yeah, good boy. Oh, I love that, what is that tool called?
The curette.
The curette. The curette is cool. It curettes everything out of it.
Little ice cream scooper.
Yeah. It's cute. It's really important that everything comes out, right?
If you leave some in here, it's gonna either remain open until all that stuff comes out, or it's gonna regrow. So we try to get So if we open this up and you see all this white material, that all needs to come out.
Yeah. So you keep going till we see healthy tissue,
Yeah.
basically.
A good sign of healthy tissue is pink and blood flow. So there's none of this stuff is bleeding. None of this stuff is healthy tissue. There's no blood flow coming in here. This is all just gunk. But it gets pretty strongly adhered to the healthy tissue, so sometimes you actually have to cut this stuff out. Let's see. This is like the tissue lining of the cyst. Try to get some of this stuff out.
I like to call this the gift that keeps on giving. You should think you're done, and then there's more.
We find more nasty
So
stuff.
if you like pimple popping videos, this is it then.
This is for
It
you.
doesn't get much better than this.
So this tissue that's pulling there is the lining of the cyst. See, there's some blood underneath.
Yeah.
Might even remove a little bit of this tissue too. Of the skin. I think we probably will. This looks pretty.
Now we used to always tell people, you know, it's okay because it is benign. It's
Right.
definitely benign. This is not a tumor. It's not going to spread. But you know, if it's a small one, we always used to say just watch it if it grows because they can burst. But then I realized, you know what, more often than not, they do burst. And then you have an ugly, big open wound that needs to be seen by the doctor because it's just icky and nasty and it can get stinky. So I don't want to adopt them out anymore when they have these cysts because I don't want to settle people with a guinea pig that potentially needs a procedure done. So this is one of our piggies, and ever since we've discovered this method, we've been doing all our pigs, all our cyst pigs this way.
So see this bright pink, happy tissue?
Yeah, that's
and
happy
then this
tissue.
side is still,
Lots
see
of
the
gunk.
edge of it? The edge of it, you can't even see any happy tissue there. So we're gonna remove all this because it's not gonna heal well.
And then in the middle, it's still like
So we have a
material.
bunch of gunk, yep.
We're just focusing on the edges right now. Yeah. And then we want nice healthy edges because we want them to bind together again. And that's what happens once you've, you know, when they burst or you want to pop them yourself, unless you get everything out like Dr. Nan is demonstrating, it's not going to get back together. The tissue, it's not going to grow together again because oftentimes, you know, there's necrotic tissue at the ends of it. You don't get the whole sac out. So it's just messy. And this is the only way to ensure that this thing's not coming back. And, you know, I always say guinea pigs are lumpy. They just, I don't know why, but they are. Now, are these started with like an ingrown hair?
Somewhat. They're called sebaceous glands. They're almost like sweat glands that get gunked up and overproductive, and they produce this oil material. This one's got a lot.
Yeah. But it always does, right? You start and then
There's
you think...
the good.
There's the what?
That's the good tissue.
Yeah, the nice looking pink. Yeah. That seems to always happen. You start and you think it's going to be an easy one, and then it's just keep digging for more stuff, and it seems to come out of nowhere. It's like, where did that come from? Oh my goodness, more stuff that needs to come out. Now, if I were a vet, I could do these all day long.
I know, it's kind of like meditation.
So if you have one of these to remove and your vet is going to say they're going to put your piggy under, maybe show them this video and see if they would try it this way. This is really why I make the videos as well, just to show better ways of doing things, and you know, all in the interest of the animal. And it's probably going to be cheaper as well doing it this way.
Yeah, he doesn't have any sedative. He's actually still eating.
Yeah. He's very happy.
He's a happy boy. Yeah.
It's cheaper, it's safe, it's clean.
Oh, there's another big lump. Where did that come from?
I know. Little hidden surprise. You can readjust a little bit.
See, all that white stuff needs to go, and it hides. She has to go digging for it.
He's just trying to pull his
Okay.
food in.
Okay.
Does he want a carrot?
He was just trying to get himself settled.
Oh, he's still happy with his cilantro?
Yeah, he was trying to adjust
Okay.
to pull his cilantro
Ah, I see.
under his cover.
Oh, it's starting to look really nice and pink, Dr. Nan.
Happy tissue in here.
Is the camera bothering you here? So she's checking for anything that shouldn't be there, like
There's
those little
one.
white bits. Did you find one?
Kind of tiny one.
Tiny one. Because even the tiniest one can prevent this wound from healing properly. Which is why this is not something you want to do at home. Do not try this at home. He wants to go and take it in his little hidey, but he doesn't realize that's not a hidey.
Trying to cover him up, give him a little.
Give him a little privacy.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah, that looks real. Let's take a closer look. That looks really healthy and perfect. Great job. And look at all this stuff.
Clean.
Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there. But that's not all of it. Some went over up on the table as well. And now we're gonna stitch it up.
Still. All right, you can feel that side, so we're gonna give him a little bit more numbing.
Yeah. A little bit more lidocaine for him. Good boy, Bernie. You're gonna be a pretty boy again.
Did you guys take him in that night?
11:30. He started banging on the fence.
I was like, oh, I assume it's all good.
We were talking about one of our horses
We'll
who
talk
had a
about it
colic. Dr. Nan came. She had just left here, and then we called her, oh my gosh, can you come back? And it was pretty bad, so we had to take him to the hospital. And but he's good now. He's coming home tomorrow. So we're getting to the end of this procedure. It's looking great. Yeah, I can watch these forever. You just spend hours watching this.
Okay. That's it. Let me just clean him up.
Get all the red stuff up in.
Yep.
Yay! Good baby! Look at you!
Did we
Now
take you
you're
out of your
ready
hidey
for
hole?
your home. The stitches come out. You're gonna get a nice bath. You're gonna find your new home, buddy. Yeah, it's amazing. I was just telling the girls as well that of all the guinea pigs that come in, regardless whether they're surrenders from people, whether they're from the shelter, I'd say about 50 to 60% of them have something wrong that we need to fix and address before we can adopt them out. That's a high number. All right, we're done. Yay! Thank you, Dr. Nan. Thanks, Michelle. Thank you, Bernie, for letting us film your booty.